Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel, Dream of Crafts. My name's Deanna and today we will be working on another quick video using the square tins that the craft outlet has at this time. And I want to say they were 25 cents a piece according to the little sticker here, and which is a great deal. Let me just give you another idea of what you can create with these. And always remember, it does not have to be, I'm going to do a Christmas one. It does not have to be Christmas. It can be any holiday or event that you would like to make. I have just some cardstock that I purchased, just some kind of simple, basic. I didn't want anything too elaborate for this because I don't want this to stand out. It's my background. And then I also had a sheet of, oh, there you go. I'm trying to find the best light. There it is. And it's kind of a cream color and it's got the snowflakes on it. The back looked like this. This was just plain. So just a couple basic sheets of cardstock. And I only used a 3 1/4. Actually, it was less than that because I cut it down. But so I had of this one, I had 4 strips cut at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And this one I did cut 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, but I ended up cutting it down because I didn't want it to cover the whole top of the box. So let's go ahead and get started with what we have. So with my Cricut, I have created a couple different windows. This one, which was actually longer, and I sliced off the bottom. And then this one, which had more decorative elements on the top of the bottom, and I sliced them off. And you can create a window just by using your X-Acto blade and cutting squares out. And but I just, for quickness, I used my Cricut. So I have those windows. And other than that, I used a sticker sheet from the outlet. And it was Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Christmas. They always have sticker sheets there of multitude of events or things you might like. This is the one I picked. And of course, I'll be using my art glitter glue. They also have this at the outlet every once in a while. And I think that is it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. For our base, we're going to start with this. And I have wiped down this box inside and out with rubbing alcohol just to remove any oils from manufacturing or from my own fingers. And I know this art glitter glue does work on the metal. Another glue, if you can't find the art glitter glue, this time of year, it's winter right now in Michigan, and they can't ship this. So because it's not freeze thaw stable. So it turns to like tapioca pudding, almost like a really big tapioca pudding. Another good one that works is, where is it? Oh, it's this one here. This one here, the Beacon Fabric Tack, works really good on almost any surface. So if you can't get the art glitter glue, that's another option. All right. Now, I do not want this to open up and down like this. I'm going to have it sideways, okay? So when it opens up, that is going to be what I see. So my next piece is, here's my little window. This is going to go on the top here. And that was cut at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, so the same height and width as my base piece. Then I took this behind it, like so. I drew around it, and then I didn't cut all the fanciness out because I just needed to hide behind this frame here. So that's what I did. As you can see, it is not cut neat or fancy. It's just enough to conceal itself behind that base piece there. And I can see I can trim off just a little bit more off the top there. So we're just going to go and trim a little bit more off, just a little smidge. Double check it again. And I think we got it. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put my art glitter glue on this here. I also pulled from my stash. They were from, oh, what's it called? They were 12 by 12 strips. And I'll show you in a second here. I've got them sitting right here. So 12 by 12 strips. I'm going to set it down so I can line it up good there. I still see a little white there. Let me see if I can shimmy that. Looks like I have to slice off just a little bit from the bottom there. Just got a little bit of white showing. Perfect. From my stash, they're from K and Company, and I just used a piece of this and some of this candy cane. Oh, no, I gotta take this off. I forgot to put my Santa in there. Hang on. Don't stick yet. Don't stick yet. Ooh, that was close. So out of my sticker sheet that I had from the Simple Stories, I've got this Santa Claus here. And it did come with a white edge. I did trim that white edge off of there. He's going to slide right in here. Just like that. So I'm going to add some glue to him. Woo! That would have been bad. All right. So we're going to slide him in there. I want him over a little bit. Just like that. Perfect. All right. Let's get him down. Now we're going to add glue back to that again. That dog barking. My dog barking kind of threw me off there a second. I'm not sure what her problem was, but hey, it's a dog. You never know, right? They just sometimes just like to, she especially seems like to do it when I'm doing a video. All right, there we go. No harm done. Perfect. And I did smudge the edges with my black soot Ranger ink, Distress ink. All right, so there we go. So now that is gonna, I gotta make sure my tin's facing the right way. Always double check. And we're gonna go ahead and glue that down to the top. Like I said, this should be a fairly quick, simple project. And you don't have to do windows. If you just want to do stickers or whatever on there, that is fine too. I just thought the windows added just another little decorative element. A little bit of glue there. There we go. And here I've cut down the candy cane from the strip. It's a nice long strip. And I just cut down one separate piece. And we're going to add just a little glue to that just to make sure they are sticky, but, and I want that just below here like so. I think I'm going to add a bunch of glue bundle. I have my gems like I used last time. And this one just happened to be free, but they did have them for sale for 25 cents. So you might have got them then. And they don't have to be used as the whole word. You can just use them for anything. Just peel them, pop them off. There you go. That there. Okay, so that is our cover. So let's go ahead and open this up, and we'll start with our next piece. Okay, our next piece is another one, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let me smudge these just to make sure I got it good. There we go. And we're going to glue that down in here. Good amount of glue. You could use striped. You could use regular, just a base color of cardstock, not decorative cardstock. Okay. Then I have this piece of tree I cut out from a cover of one of my other cardstock things. So I added stickles on the star and let that dry. So we're going to slide this in. It's just background. Okay. Press that in there. Did I not get? Let me get a little bit more on that star there. I don't think I got enough. There we go. Yeah, there we go. All right. So as you can see, nice glittery. It's good and dry. I did that yesterday, so it would be good and dry. But if you don't have a lot of time, you can do it and sit it in front of a heater or whatever. All right. Then I have this Santa from the sticker sheet. And what I did was I put it on some regular black cardstock, just fussy cut around it. I've also added 4 layers of scrap chipboard. I always have little scraps of chipboard on hand because I don't throw them out just for this reason. That way I don't have to use pop dots. So I've got 4 layers there to pop that up. So we're going to go ahead and add our glue. And he's going to sit right on the right hand side here so we can see the tree some. And then I have another piece from the sticker sheet. It was just the little tag. You can see it just says Merry Christmas. This is all vintage, and I love the vintage. And then also from the sticker sheet was this little holly that I put on the top there just to decorate. Also added 3 pieces of chipboard to that, stacked them up and glued them. We're going to slide this, and I think I want that on an angle. Just like that, I think. And then that brings us some good dimension there. All right, and then I have this little piece of pine. Just a piece from a pick that I had in my stash. And I'm going to add some hot glue to that. And we're going to sit that in this corner here, kind of like that. Maybe I can get you sitting there. There we go. And then also from the outlet, I have these little tiny, they're kind of cranberry colored bells. I've taken some baker's twine that I got from the outlet, and I've just tied those to that and then just left some little pieces sticking up. Because it's so small, I couldn't get a bow into it. All right, so I'm going to take a little dab of glue, put it right there on top. And I'm going to just kind of add those to that. I'm going to use my tweezers here just to kind of tack those down in there. You can see, and I'll hold it up in just a second. My baker's tan line spread out there a little bit. And there we go. Just adds a different textural element with those two instead of just flat paper. For the left side, I have another piece of the base red. We'll add that. To here. Just like so. Again, that's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay. I then have another piece I cut out for the back of the window, and that is kind of a real fine, there you go, real fine checked pattern on the back. It's kind of hard to see, it's real faint, and then just some glitter dots that kind of remind me of snow and winter. So that is going to be behind this window, just like that. So let me go ahead and get a bead of glue on this here. Just like so. All right, I'm going to lay this one down too, just so I can line it up. There we go. All right, and that's going to get glued in there. Oops. And that was purchased at the outlet quite a while ago, and it was just from a scrap piece that I had out of my stash. And we are going to center this. And you can glue this together before you put it in the box, if it's easier for you. Just glue it all together and then glue the whole thing in the box. Whatever you'd like. And that might be a little easier for you. You don't have to work around those edges. Again, this is from one of those strips that I had. And you can use any sticker you want. And then this is just like ornaments hanging from some ribbon. And that is going to be right here, like that on the top. So it looks like our window's decorated. And then, of course, we're going to use another one of our candy canes. And that is going to go right on the center here, just like that. And that is that window. Let me see if I turn off my light. I have 2 big windows. There it is. 2 big windows in my craft room. And they let in a lot of light. So, and then like I said, those dots have glitter on them. So that is the inside of a box. That's the outside of our box. And I have also, I have this ho 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 piece of ribbon that I have, and on the little snowflakes there, I've added just a couple of those little gems. And I was thinking about putting that there. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's another textural element because it's grosgrain ribbon. So I did use my lighter and heated the edges to seal that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let me grab this fabric tack here. Get the top off. There we go. And I'm going to run a bead of that along here. That works really good. Maybe. Oh goodness, it's plugged up or something. There we go. It's plugged up. There we go. This stuff is really good glue too. And this is available. And then they do have this at the outlet every once in a while too. Keep an eye out. Sometimes it's in the craft section. Sometimes it's in the paper crafting section. So there we go. All right, let's get that like that, I think. Perfect. It just says ho, ho, ho. Let's cover this back up. All right. So then for the back, and I've pre-stuck this on there. I got stickers here. These are all stickers from the collection, and I've smudged them with the black soot. And that's just for this back panel here. I did not remove the sticker because I'm going to be covering it, so I didn't waste my time trying to get that off and all the goo and stuff. It wasn't visible. Now, if I was going to leave it or paint it or whatever, then of course I would have removed that and made sure that was good and clean. But I want to make sure I'm facing the right direction, that I didn't get myself twisted around here. Again, this one was cut at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. There you go. Now, if you wanted, you could probably slide a little gift card in there or something. I think a gift card might fit in there. Maybe not. Maybe it wouldn't fit. I guess you could make a pocket on the back, slide a gift card in there. You could add a ribbon on the back and use this as an ornament. But that is our project with the tin box from the craft outlet. And everything, this actually was even from a little pick that I had from something else I bought at, it wasn't a pick, it was a thing I bought at the outlet. And I just pulled that off because I didn't want it on there. But other than these couple of those, I didn't, those were just from my stash. Everything else, the sticker sheet and the cardstock and the decorative cardstock were from the outlet, my different visits. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you will continue to look out for more videos. And as always, until the next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.